Aquarius for the month of 2025. Hello, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Right now, I'm at 3,849 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers at the channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share so I can get a new phone. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. I am available for readings. So if you want to check that out, check out my community page. It's all there. Scroll down. If you want to see the Cash App, it's there too. Check it out. What am I doing? Alrighty. So anyways, not the easiest energy time for you because Pluto is going retrograde in your first house. So it's kind of like you have, now it runs the gambit because I'm an Aquarius running myself, okay, and Sun in Pisces. But for me, in my experience so far with Aquarius in retrograde, it's an intense energy. It's very like, almost like it's like acknowledging my hurts, and so far it's been just like me acknowledging that I'm still hurting and haven't healed from things that I have tried to repress, you know. So but also it's been also me working on myself and being about mind body consciousness and really delving into my spirituality. And I really like this energy. It's like making me a little bit more analytical in my way of thinking. But then for others of you, it's kind of like it's a heavy energy and it's like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you know. So on May 4th till October 14th, 2025, Pluto goes retrograde, and it starts at 11:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it runs the gambit from heavy energy to the world on your shoulders with this energy, going into hermit mode, not really like talking about what's going on with you or what's wrong with you with this energy, towards, you know, this being like you more analytical in your way of thinking, having a better control. So I think if you're being like, you don't really have to be an elevated airbender, but as long as you are working and being like giving the brain something to do at this time, this energy, you're going to love this energy. You're going to be more proactive with this energy. If you're not doing anything with this energy and not being proactive in your life, being about mind body consciousness or taking care of your body at this time, because Aquarius really do like to take care of their bodies, but then it depends what is your rising, you know, that's kind of dictating what you do with your body and stuff like that. So this is a beautiful time to have more of a sense of stability, especially if you're delving prayer consciousness or you have like a routine going on. This is a beautiful energy time. You can feel like you're being productive and more analytical in your way of thinking. Then on the 10th at 8:15 a.m., Mercury enters Taurus in your fourth house. Some of this could be thoughts of moving or traveling coming up. This is a move happening for some of you, or instability in the home life, or you could feel that things in your life are out of control because Mercury is not well aspected in the sign of Taurus. Also, this could be you being busy, but then other people in your life are kind of grabbing you and saying, I want your attention, I want your attention. And then the worst part about it is that you're not getting along with them. It's kind of like, oh my God. So not only are they like irritating the hell out of you, but also you have no patience nor no time for them, okay? And you may not be getting along with your roommate situations with your partner at this time with this energy. You can be fighting with other family members or not getting along with other people at work. The focus could be more towards property matters and dealing with mortgages and things of that nature. You could be coming up with money-making ideas or dealing with housing issues could be happening. You can be narrow-minded and stuck in your ways of thinking, so there's no point in talking to you about things at this time, because once that driver's mode and you're just like adamant, is like, okay, you need to just, everybody else needs to fall in line and go with the flow and have a level of shut the hell up that they don't know about, because that's it. It's like it's like tunnel vision, you know. So that could be happening as well. Then on the 12th at 12:56 p.m., the full moon in Scorpio in the 10th house. A popular energy time for you, busy, busy, busy. The focus is more towards career, the focus on your relationship, like your marriage. This is often a time of more responsibility. Usually you'll not have much time for your personal life. Business obligations get in the way. Your views may be unpopular and your career may not be particularly fulfilling to you now. But at the same time, for some of you, you're not ready to leave and sitting on your hands in regards to career. Should I stay? Should I go? Or stuff on your mind at this time with this energy. So you're not so quick to do anything at this time, or you're waiting for the universe to kind of pluck you out of the air and just be like, okay, we're going to go this way now. And even then you might still be like, I don't know, maybe, you know. So it's kind of like that. Should I stay? Should I go? So you have something heavy on your mind at this time that you want to do. with this energy, as I carefully lose my voice. So also with this energy here, this could be with the full moon sesquadrating Neptune and Aries. This could be everything out in the open. So there could be a lot of truth being revealed, a lot of honesty happening here with this energy. If you think for right now you can get away with whatever, or whatever you're hiding, you can't. So whatever is done shall come out in the light at this time with this energy. And it may not be today or tomorrow, but eventually it'll come out in the light in a big way as well. So this may not even be your truth. This could be like other people's truth happening, and the TT is going to be delicious because it's happening in your 10th house with your 3rd house. So this could be like family, or it could be like your partner, and truth could be revealed at this time with this energy, okay? But truth is going to be revealed, and this could also be your truth for some of you. On the 20th at 2:54 p.m., the sun enters Gemini in the 5th house. Busy time. You can be more out and about. The sun is exalted in the in the 5th house because Leo lives there. This is a great time for coming up with money ideas. You're very inventive and original in your way of thinking. You tend to be about your social causes, or you tend to be about bigger pictures. So you want everything to be fair, especially if you're in a leadership position at work. You tend to be a bit more fair, or a bit more about equality with other people, or a bit more helpful with your leadership position as well. And you want everybody to succeed, and you help other people grow at this time. So you tend to buy other people's, let me see. Why did I write that? Okay, so you tend to be about other people's problems at this time with this energy here as well. There is an increase of power, of creative self-expression involved with children at this time. You could also be about mind, body, here. Tests may arrive from too much self-projection and too much desire for power. This is also the house of hidden karma, okay? And you're strong, popular, highly competitive, and sometimes self-indulgent. You seek pleasure and want to be noticed and appreciated, which can make you seem naive and childish, egocentric. If you're not an evolved airbender, you may lack maturity and subtlety and be blatant and over-theatrical. You often take risks due to self-confidence. This placement is good for those of you who are actors, those of you who are in media and social media, theater, television, radio, arts, teaching, sports, and speculations. You're very attracted to the opposite sex and may have love affairs that are all consuming while they last. You may find great joy in love and children, and you're capable of being loyal to only one. On the 24th, at 11:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn is in Aries, and this is in your 3rd house. Not the best time, okay? So significant challenges related to communication can be happening here as well. Learning and sibling relation or live-in relationships could be the focus. This placement can bring a need for discipline, structure in your daily life and interactions. So if you already don't have that structure, and like I said, that routine that Pluto in retrograde wants you to have. Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius is kind of like saying Pluto in Virgo, okay? So it's kind of like they need that structure. They need to give the brain something to do. And in doing that at this time, Saturn in Aries is going to make you create some kind of structure for your life at this time with this energy. So it's going to be like Saturn in Pisces all over again, okay? So this could be delays in progress or hardships in the 3rd house at this time with this energy. It may also highlight the importance of developing strong communication skills and fostering healthier relationships with your live-in relationship siblings. You may have a difficult time opening up to others and being vulnerable to others, so love relationships can suffer because of a lack of communication going on, because no one wants to open up and be honest about their feelings. Saturn in the 3rd house right now is direct as well aspected. So this is a great time for business picking up this week or that week. This can bring about learning disabilities when it's in retrograde or not well aspected with you. You may have a difficult time picking up new subjects or learning new things. Also, the focus could be on your children as well, as the planet is in retrograde. And they can have, oh my gosh, I'm like losing my voice. And they can have a difficult time with mental health. Learning disabilities can come up at this time here, and they may have a difficult time focusing, or they can have a difficult time with language with this energy as well. So we can find that language could be delayed with this energy. So this may not be the easiest time as well for live-in relationships. So live-in relationships can suffer because of a lack of communication here and everybody kind of wanting to do their own thing. Despite the challenges, also it offers an opportunity to develop strong communication skills, improve learning habits, and foster healthier live-in relationships or siblings. This is also a time where you need to be authentic and you need to learn to be open and honest in your feelings and in your communications. You need to be real in order for your love relationships, your marriage to survive. You can't just be, not being about your feelings, isolating yourself, because you're going to find that there's going to be a fighting going on because nobody wants to be vulnerable, nobody wants to be open and honest, and a lot of trust issues, because Aries is all about trusting and needing to be honest, having validation of their feelings, having your feelings validate. Like, we all need to be open and honest, and everything needs to be out in the open. When it's not out in the open, Aries tends to get crazy. And then next thing you know, they don't trust nobody. So a lot of trust issues can come up at this time. You may face setbacks or obstacles, but can also foster resilience and a stronger sense of self-awareness. A dynamic and challenging that can lead to significant personal growth and development, particularly in areas of communication, learning, and relationships. By embracing disciplines, developing strong communication skills, and fostering patience and understanding, individuals with this placement can overcome obstacles and achieve their goals at this time. Then on the 25th at 8:59 p.m., Mercury enters Gemini. A great time to mingle if you're single. You can be coming up with money ideas. Makes you work harder at this time, but you project the appearance of being able to do work effortlessly and flawlessly. You will develop a charismatic personality and will always project an easy breezy appearance. No one can guess about your dark side or sad side. Those of you in your 20s and your teen, your mind is more centered on the children and focusing on your kids. Or wanting to volunteer your time and energy to children with energy, or spending more time with your nieces and nephews. Your mind, emotions, and bodies, you're concerned with and proud of your children's accomplishment. Despite your love of children, you may not have children of your own, so this could be like teachers wanting to mentor, okay? Your thinking is creative and your self-expression dramatic. Your speaking ability is good, but you can also be a dictator at this time as well. Education is important to you. You're attracted to art forms that convey information. So anything with like social media or like web designing and things of that nature, or computer programming or like scripting or whatever. So on the 26th, the new moon in Gemini, this time at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a great time to mingle if you're single, but you tend to fall in love with the person's mind more than their looks. You tend to criticize more the ones that you love at this time. You tend to be cold and detached. You tend to love to be around smart people, and you tend to choose your friends very. For some of you, you give people what they want and you let them see what they want to see within you. So you tend to hide a lot of your true self. You tend to be very intellectual. You don't like emotional types of people. If your partner comes off as needy or whatever, or sensitive, you tend to dump them and ghost them and lose their phone. You love to relax at this time, so you may not be doing much of anything but Netflix and chilling or playing your video games at this time. You love to learn. Success comes easier to you now. This can be a happy, bubbly, optimistic time for you. You could be getting a job. For some of you, this is a promotion happening. This is growth happening with the media or social media. The focus could be on making your dreams come true at this time with this energy. Ooh. The first card I come up with is the Sun card. All eyes are on you. This is a popular energy time for you. You make it a point to stand and be seen and heard at this time. So everybody's focusing on you at this time. For worse, energy is energy, because I know sometimes when everybody's focusing on you, it could be everybody like really focusing on you, like damn. Okay, the Hangman card. Decisions are coming up at this time. With this energy, there could be a lot of growth happening at this time, but at the same time, you may not be so happy at work with this energy here, or you may not be so happy where you are career-wise or with social media. So this could be reevaluating your situation here. You could also be your own saboteur at this time. To make it up the top of the mountain, you're like, I don't want it no more, and then you start leaving. Okay, thank you for subscribing. I got 3,851 people on here. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate the love energy. So, and thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you guys helping me grow tonight. The Ace of Wands, I feel like this is a creative time for you here. For some of you, this could be like money getting better at this time, and then at the same time there could be growth happening at work with this energy here, but then your business could start taking off as well. So it's like, do I stay in my business or do I do both? Or so there's a lot of things surrounding your career and financial endeavors here for some of you that you could be thinking about, should I stay, should I go, or should I do both? Okay, so that could also be happening at this time with this energy. So there could be some worries. You can be more about your financial security at this time because the South Node in your 8th house is making you think about that. But also there's a lot of growth coming to you, starting to get busy at this time with business, with your side hustle, and then, you know, career is also taking off as well. Okay, I think the point is that you don't want to be stuck at your job, or you don't want to commit to something that, you know, where you're going to be growing and changing at this time with this energy. So there's a lot of growth happening in both areas. You could have both, or you could pick one or the other. The Justice, yeah, something heavy on your mind at this time. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new. You're not so quick to change. You want to sit and mull over things at this time with this energy. I don't care how many signs or how many times I read you and stuff like that. You still not going to do. So it's kind of like, you know, whenever you're ready to do something, then you'll do it. Okay, but for right now you're just kind of like mulling things over, more so because Pluto's in retrograde, and then more so in the month of July because Cancer, Jupiter is going to be in the sign of Cancer. So it's not like this year you may be thinking about jumping ship, you may be thinking about that you want to make, but you're not so quick to change. Okay, unless you know it's a sure thing, unless you know that you're going to be okay. Okay, the Page of Wands, new beginnings are coming up. You start to see life in technicolor here, so things start to work out for you. Money situation could be getting better during this time period as well for you with this energy. Knight of Swords, don't believe everything that you hear. For some of you here, somebody could be trying to talk you out of your money or be gullible or tell you half-truths at this time with this energy here. But at the same time, Neptune is like with Saturn, you could see what you want to see at this time with this energy, or Venus is conjunct with Neptune right now, so you tend to romanticize relationships, or you tend to what you want to see at this time. So don't believe everything that you see with this energy. You think you know, but you don't. The Empress card, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's a single mom, single parent with this energy as well. So the focus could be on a love relation, and this person could be a single parent here with this energy. This could also be you, the single parent, as well with this energy. So that could be happening. For other you, I feel like, you know, this person could be doing well, or you could be assuming a lot of stuff about this person as well, and you could be really off at this time. Oh, thank you, Paris. I really appreciate the love energy. Thank you. The Two of Wands, I feel with this energy here that you're very inventive, you're very creative, and you're very original in your way of thinking. But at the same time, just because you think it don't mean that you're going to do it. You could be coming up with money-making ideas at this time with this energy here. You could also be working on the self during this time period as well with this energy here, and kind of being about mind-body consciousness, just focusing on the self at this time. The Magician card, as above, so below, so keep the positive during this time period. Destiny is working in your favor during this period with this energy, so this could be a very auspicious time for you. Some of you could be signing contracts at this time, so contracts and negotiations could be going your way. This could also be a good time for dealing with legalities for some of you here with this energy. The Chariot card, I feel this is a time for destiny. You could be receiving some much needed good news. This could also be dealing with the court system, and this could be some good news in regards to court with this energy. So if you're dealing with court should be going your way during this time period as well. All right, so, or they could be giving you this, or they could be a little bit lenient or what have you. All right, the Ace of Swords, something that you've been wishing for and wanting is coming to fruition, so be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Some of you here, this is recognition and success. Some of you, this could be a court case or unsolved mystery being reopened at this time with this energy here. For others of you, this is a great time for the power of prayer. So God is listening at this time. Continue delving into prayer consciousness and manifest during this time period, because Neptune is in Aries, and Neptune loves the power of prayer and loves spirituality more so than Neptune in Pisces. Okay, I feel like for some of you here, this is an emotional renewal. So you're creating more stability in your life at this time with this energy. You could also be getting a confidence boost because you're delving more into your spiritual life at this time with this energy as well. So this could be a very beautiful beautiful energy time for you during this time period, okay? I feel like for some of you here, opportunity is definitely knocking at your door at this time. So don't ignore opportunities, and don't like stick your nose up from other people from helping you find a job at this time with this energy here as well. You do have connects, I see, and you're using those connects. Then at the same time, it's like it's more of a thought than an action. It's kind of like, okay, that's, but then not pursuing it. It's like you go halfway, you don't go all the way to the door. So I don't know why you're doing that at this time, but it seems like you're doing that here with this energy, okay? The Queen of Wands, somebody could be getting their karma as time, and you might be hearing about it during this time period. So it's up to you what you want to do. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I listen to it? Or whatever, okay? And I feel the person may have done you dirty in the past, and now they're reaping what they're sowing at this time with energy, okay? The Queen of Wands, another source of income is coming in for you at this time as well with this energy, so there's more money for you. The Star, hope reigns supreme. Some of you tend to go above and beyond for your relationships and be more invested in other people's problems at this time with this energy here. So I do feel like others of you tend to give back more, or you service at this time, so you can also be volunteering your time and energy here. I feel also at this time you could be delving more into the law of attraction, and you can be talking about a lot of future in your mind, or you can be making plans for the future because you have like a lot of auspicious energy around you. So this is a beautiful time here where you could be more aligned with source energy. The Temperance card, you can be quiet and more to yourself. You could be enjoying the simpler things in life at the time, cultivating your relationships at this time for some of you. The Strength card, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom at this time. So you may want to lose your battles with other people because you may regret your fights. This is like shoulda, woulda, coulda. If I could turn back time, so it's like, do we have to fight? Okay, well, we could fight, but pick your words when you're fighting, or be able to facts with this energy here. So this could be like a lot of repressed stuff coming up at this time with this energy here, and it's like sharing is caring, and you're trying to take an arm off this person. It's like, damn, okay? So that could also be happening here. I do see a green light when it comes to new opportunities at this time with this energy here. So this could also, career starts doing well, starts taking off. There's a lot of achievements and success coming to you. This is you trying to maintain control even in the most difficult situations. And trust and believe, I feel your pain because I'm going through it too. So even in the most difficult situations, you're very resilient at this time with this energy, okay? And you just keep trucking through, all right? The Fool card, I feel like answered during this time period. I feel like you're inspired by what other people are doing with this energy, and you could be taking a little bit from what other people are doing and then making it your own. The King of Swords, I feel like you're very analytical in your way of feeling. You can be coming up with money-making ideas. If this is not money-making ideas, then this is common sense. It's a great level of self-control that you have as well. For some of you, this is you being more on top of your finances at this time and having more stability in your life this month. So financially, this is a great energy for you. Death card, I feel like changes are happening at this time with this energy. Positive changes are coming your way with this energy. I feel like you can be climbing the corporate ladder at this time with this energy, or this could be success in your business coming up for you as well. So there's a lot of beautiful energy here during this time period, okay? So know that, all right? It's up to you what you want to do with it. Let me see. The Eight of Wands does talk of traveling here, or there could be plans of traveling, creating your own reality at this time with this energy. The Three of Swords, again, emphasis on traveling. Somebody wants to come back into your life at this time, this energy here. Some of you could be dealing with separation or loss, God forbid, with this energy. So that could be also coming up at this time. I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody, you could be having like an open and real conversation with somebody at this time, and more honesty with this energy. You could Scorpio energy, a very matter-of-fact kind of person, or Taurus energy here as well, because I feel like this person is going to give you truth, and the truth may hurt at this time with this energy here, or this is like the facts. This could be not even somebody, this could be you dealing with the reality of the situation. This is your reality of your situation at this time, and having to deal with. This is also a purging happening, so whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life with this energy as as well. The Three of Wands, transformation is happening for you. This is an emotionally confusing time period for you, so try to go more at the flow with this energy. The Six of Swords, emphasis on travel. Also for others of you, stop overthinking and overanalyzing and get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place to be. The Page of Coins, I do see another source of income coming in. Business could be picking up at this time with this energy. You could be throwing your money back into your career or creating a website for yourself with this energy. The Six of Coins, time for destiny here. All right, so this is a very auspicious time for you. For others of you, you need to stop sulking. Gratitude is the attitude at this time, because you're like looking at one specific thing. Some of you, this could be love and kind of like crying Argentina about love, and then everybody else feel like you have your shit together, and everybody else is kind of like, I don't understand why they're crying. I don't understand why they're feeling some kind of way, or why they're waiting when they have their life together, you know, and they're kind of like looking at you like, why are you saying, why are you doing this? So gratitude is the attitude with this energy here, because everybody else feels like you have your shit together and stuff like that, and they don't understand why you're going through it at this time. Okay, so try to appreciate the things that you have. God gives and God takes away with this energy. Alrighty, the Nine of Coins, I feel like for some of you, I don't know, maybe the 0.5% of you, somebody could be building a house at this time. I like you start to see life in technicolor, so you can be more in line with source energy here during this time period as well. Alrighty, some of you could be getting a loan or a house with this energy, so there could be a move happening here with this energy, and the move will happen when Uranus leaves your 4th house and moves into your 5th house of whatchamacallit, of Gemini. Okay, of Gemini. Alrighty, I do see this being a time of new beginnings. For some of you here, you need to let go of your PTSD stuff, okay? Because I see like your emotional tar coming up at this, and that's Pluto in retrograde wanting you to acknowledge that you're still hurting from a situation and you're not over it. So get ready to do those heavy cries at time, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.